And welcome back to Sonic Generations for the, well, I'm being played on the Xbox 360. Hello, little Tails. Without losing your life, we got an S rank. And he gives hints for where to find, and both sets of Tails actually give you hints on where to find red star rings in each level. Now we beat Green Hill, you'll see the red star rings everywhere. I'll try and show you one when I get a chance. But what we're going to do today is we're actually going to start going through some of the minigames, and I'm going to spend about 3 videos on all of these, except if there is a boss level. Wait, don't you dare tell me they're not here. Oh Lord, they are not here. The little minigames are not here. That's bad. Well, I guess we're not going to do the little minigame things that are semi-required. So let's actually go ahead and move on to... Yeah, let's go ahead and move on to Chemical Plant Zone. Now, Chemical Plant Zone is actually from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's also one of my favorite stages from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I guess I'm going to reformat this a bit different for this stuff now that we don't have an awkward intro levels. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start the lesson now. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is another game with the same face. Dr. Robotnik has come to the land of South Island, I believe, and maybe East Island this time. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% certain. In search of the Chaos Emeralds, which there are now 7 of, and to put all the local animal wildlife into Badniks. The catch with the story, though, this time is that since there's now 7 Chaos Emeralds, it allows Sonic to turn into Super Sonic. The first time it ever happened in the series. With current games, now Super Sonic's like the final fight, but in those games, Super Sonic was a bonus for you completing the special stages and doing your extra homework for the game. With Sonic the Hedgehog 2, there wasn't actually a good or bad ending. Actually, you still got a good ending no matter how you finished. If you finished with all the Chaos Emeralds or if you left a few behind. The ending screen just looked different. But the newest addition to the game series was Sonic's first friend, Miles Prower, currently known as Tails. The story on it is actually kind of fuzzy and actually is better explained in the Archie comics, but from recollections, Tails was basically alone and scared, being abused by his friends and whatnot, or bullied, I should say. And then one day Sonic came along, and Tails thought he was really cool and asked if he could go along with Sonic, and that's where the friendship started. A short while after, Sonic found out that Tails actually handy with mechanic stuff, so he said, "Hey, would you like to use my plane, the Tornado?" And that's how, in current games, Tails flies their Tornado, or even in older games, flies their Tornado plane everywhere. The Tornado was originally Sonic's plane, but Tails kind of has ownership of it at this point. And yeah, with Tails, it introduced the flying mechanics somewhat, like Tails could fly everywhere, but you could not control that. But that would change with the next game. Alright, listen over. Let's go ahead and jump right into Act 1 of Chemical Plant Zone. Now, typically for these levels, Act 1, excuse me, Act 1 is typically classic Sonic levels where you play through it traditional platforming style. Act 2, you play through it as modern Sonic. And I'm just going back to start and check for things, because they do hide stuff at the start. Now, you will notice that stages for classic Sonic will have a strikingly scary resemblance to their Genesis counterparts. Kind of like this right here, and then top route. And then we stop and grab some rings, I think. Yep, and then I usually backtrack. No. I usually backtrack a bit. And then go to the lower route. Now again, you don't get Chaos Emeralds normally, or Super Sonic normally. I'll tell you when you get that. I'll tell you when you get all that, by the way. Here is a red star ring. We finally saw one. Also, total flashback to Sonic 2 right here. I love those tubes. I'm waiting for the bubbles to go. Chemicals hurt. Run, Sonic, run, Sonic, run, Sonic. Now, for whatever reason, I tend to get myself a little lost at some point along here. And end up going backwards somehow. Don't ask me how, I just do. You figure if it's kind of laid out like Sonic 2 was, I would know exactly where I was going. But they changed it up on me. Especially this part right here. Red ring! Well, I actually finally made that jump. You're actually going to see me doing a lot. Oh, I finally did that, or I finally did this, because I've usually failed at these jumps half the time when I first played through the game. Woohoo! Oh god, and we're in water. Now, Sonic cannot swim, nor can he breathe underwater. That little ding sound, you have about 3 or 4 of those before Sonic will start panicking and say, I am out of air, please give me some. And you refill it by doing this. Alright, come on, let me out of the water. God, you jump high. Go on. There's a red ring back there. Kinda want it. You can die, and then I'll get out of here. Haha! No more water. Haha! Screw you. Screw you all! Oh crap. Haha! Level complete. That was the end of Chemical Plant Zone. And did I finish it? No, I just barely missed A rank. God, I knew faster. Stop explaining stuff so thoroughly. God, I'm bad at this. Anyway, with that, wow, we actually got 3 of them? Well, every time you complete an act for zone, it's corresponding part of the background level, so to say here, will light up, what you want to say? It'll light up its corresponding part of the background. Now I'm going to switch characters here, and because we got some time left in today's video, I'm going to go back and show you where you can view all the artwork. This is actually where you can view all the everything. So you can see characters, get their bios, get a 360 view of them, yada yada. So yeah, you can see all your characters. You'll meet more. Here's where you can listen to some of the music as you collect it with the red star rings. Here's all the art, like this one. Now keep in mind, this is stuff they kind of showed off at E3 when they were first planning on this game, so. And here you can watch the cutscenes, which you automatically see every time you beat a level with both Sonics. When you basically whenever you trigger a cutscene, you automatically get to watch it again, so. But I think it's going to do it for this episode, guys. I'll see you next time when we come back to Chemical Plant for Act 2. I'll see you then.